God, those creatures are driving me nuts!
Fear of bats seems to be a common affliction.
Hey, don't overdo it.
Maybe you can chase them off.
I could use the gun, but I prefer not to shoot living things. But Eve could become the first exception.
Maybe the loud bang would be enough to scare them off.
Great idea. I'll give it a try.
Wait a second, Jack. I believe the flash from my camera will work better. Who knows what might happen if the cowhand fires a bullet in here?
Come on, what do you think the flash would achieve? We should rely on my rifle.
A loud noise could do the trick.
That's what I think. Out of the way, photographer.
Wow. Great shot, Amanda.
Whew. I'm really happy I didn't hit any of them.
Well, I'm sure the bat was already old and died of shock. Don't worry.
Seems to be a gigantic cave.
The bat crashed when Amanda fired into the cave.
You can tell it
Probably
was
died of
filled
shock.
with water up to the ceiling.
Whoa. This bridge has seen better days.
That's true, Jack. The planks of this bridge have been influenced by atmospheric intrusion.
And what does that mean for us?
I would have to make precise calculations in order to be sure. At any rate, we shouldn't risk crossing it with more than 2 people at a time.
So we just walk across one after the other.
Great idea, honey, but unfortunately we've only got the one torch and the bridge has no railing. You're welcome to cross it in complete darkness. That'll be fun.
Eve's right. Walking across is too dangerous without light. I think it's best if I cross the bridge with a torch and take one of you along every time.
Wait a minute!
What is it?
You're gonna leave me alone in the dark with a woman who wants me dead?
But I was only kidding. Just take Eve across first. Carl and I will stay here and wait.
Somehow I knew this wouldn't be easy.
Now, Amanda, you're welcome to try and cross the bridge by yourself.
Oh, it's really very dark here.
Come along, Carl.
I really hope we're not going to encounter any bats on the bridge.
It's so quiet. Wait a moment. Where are Amanda and Eve? Wait here, Carl. I want to find out where Amanda and Eve disappeared to. What are you doing? Why did you leave the cave?
You need to ask me that? I'm not staying behind in the dark with a killer.
If you carry on like that, I will actually give it some serious thought.
Charming. I don't think I need to explain why I retreated.
You are so... And you, Amanda. Why did you come back?
I think someone should keep an eye on her before she meets with a horrible accident.
See? She carries on and on and on.
Please, ladies, can we just cross the blasted bridge now?
Fine. Just so long as I won't be left alone with the woman who wishes me dead.
One more word and I'm going to... Oops.
Wait a minute, why are you over here again?
I started to worry about the ladies when I could no longer see the light of your torch.
But how could you see that from the other side of the bridge?
Oh, the light from the entrance was bright enough. But I barely thought about it when I crossed the bridge.
With a crew like this, who needs enemies? Right, I see. We're going to start over. This time, please stay focused.
Now, Amanda, you're welcome to try and cross the bridge by yourself.
Oh, it's really very dark here.
Right, let's go, Amanda.
Fine, after you.
Come along, Eve.
I'm sure you know what you're doing. Why are you looking at me like that, Eve?
I think you should go back with me.
Ugh, all this to and froing? I think I need a new pair of boots. Or feet. So,
All right, I'll wait here.
you must be very deft.
Sure.
Come along, Carl.
I really hope we're not going to encounter any bats on the bridge.
So, you're an engineer.
Yes, that's right.
Right, let's go, Amanda.
Fine, after you.
The door seems locked. Any ideas?
There's this gigantic stone thing here.
It'd be really weird if this thing weren't somehow connected to the path.
That's what I think. But it's massive.
We should give it a try. 3 people can turn it, then we'll see if anything can happen.
Finally, someone who tries to come up with solutions.
Huh. And what are the rest of us doing?
Oh, threatening other team members at gunpoint, perhaps.
Be quiet! Everybody, you are driving me crazy! Can we continue now?
All right, grab the bars then. Oh my, looks like a human skeleton. Maybe he went crazy and starved because he was stuck between 2 arguing women. A wooden leg from a man who no longer needs it. It's made from strong wood. Here we go. Let's move this ancient rock together.
Oh, I don't know. I bet the thing is covered in cobwebs.
That's what I expected you to say. Let's tackle it, Jack.
All right, everybody ready? Then all together. Ah, stop. All right, that won't work. Oh, it's too heavy. We need to repair the pyramid. The door won't open if there's only 3 of us pushing.
This turny thing is just too heavy. I'm totally exhausted already.
Got blisters on your hands, Princess?
Eve, perhaps all you need is a massage.
Hello? I think I've got...
What? Me? A princess? So far I haven't seen you break into a sweat.
Well, if one of us really deserves to be called princess, then it's...
You know, girls, we're actually trying to...
I know the solution!
What? What?
What?
You're finally listening to me. That's great. This tablet should give us a crucial clue. I'm already translating it, but it will take me a while. Take a closer look at the little pyramid. 1 bar is missing. Jack, you know what to do.
Of course I do. Somebody obviously tried to attach a 4th handle, but there's nothing but splinters left. I'm done. How's the translation coming?
It wasn't easy, but I think I've got it. The whole thing is something like an ancient safe. We must align the pyramid in 3 directions in a specific order.
And then the door will open?
Maybe. I'm not quite sure about the last part. Either the door will open, or the cave will collapse in order to punish us for the sacrilege we committed by touching the pyramid.
I would definitely prefer option 1. So what do we do?
First, the king's feather must caress the plumed guardian of the bridge. Next, the king's falcon must meet the eye that looks down into the abyss. And finally, The entrance to the tomb must point at the secret chamber.
Cracking this code should be a piece of cake. Carl translated the tablet as follows. First, the king's feather must caress the plumed guardian of the bridge. Next, the king's falcon must meet the eye that looks down into the abyss. And finally, the entrance to the tomb must point at the secret chamber. So, Carl, what's the first clue?
First, the king's feather must caress the plumed guardian of the bridge.
Oh, great. The door moved a bit. What's the next clue?
Next, the king's falcon must meet the eye that looks down into the abyss.
Looking good. Now for the last step.
And finally, the entrance to the tomb must point at the secret chamber.
The door's open. We did it. Good job. Time to go and face whatever awaits us.
Jack, don't you think you forgot something?
Like what?
What about thanking the one who cracked the code and got us through this door?
Oh, you're probably right. Great work, Carl.
Hey, we're crew, aren't we?
Sure. Whatever.
Right. I understand. Thanks.
Are you ready now? Can we go?
Watch out, Jack!
Holy... What is that?
What on earth have we found here?
It looks fat. Totally obese. Unhealthily stuffed. But quite obviously, it's still very hungry.
Don't tell me you're afraid of
The
vegetables.
hearth doesn't look as old as the rest of the junk, and the firewood is astonishingly dry. Look at me! I am the Lord of Fire.
How to get rid of this mutant monster?
No, every mighty adventurer knows you keep the bucket handy until you really need it.
It's definitely hungry. That much we know.
It fits.
Well, that makes two of us. I'm feeling pretty packaged myself. I'd like to go back to the ship and ask the gorilla whether he can conjure up a pizza for breakfast.
Wait a bit, it shouldn't take long to roast this little batch. We'll see.
It's nothing but bananas for breakfast on this continent. But bananas make an efficient diet, Eve.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Well, the bat looks...
Jack is working on a solution.
Shall I try it? The others will think I was crazy. Let's see how you deal with that. Greed can be fatal.
Oh, yuck. How disgusting. It's really not a pretty sight.
It's just gulping it down.
Do you think it'll explode if it keeps eating like that?
The skin is so taut it might just burst.
What is that?
It slimed me!
Jack, as you can see, it would have been smarter to cooperate.
Professor Martin, I see you found it. I will save you further trouble.
But how did you find us?
Jack, I have my sources. Everywhere. And now, give me the amulet.
Never. The treasure is ours.
Jack, you diminish my cost-to-benefit ratio. Terry, lock the exit.
With pleasure, boss.
I'm the one who's calling the shots. And now, the amulet.
It's useless without me. I'm the only one who knows how to find the missing parts.
You have a point.
So, get us out of here, and I'll lead you to your goal.
All right. Terry, a rope.
If I must.
Finally.
And now the others.
The others? What for? We only need you to get the treasure.
You're a monster!
Adieu.
That wasn't the deal!
You have that in mind.
The exit is blocked! How are they ever going to get out of there?
Terry,
There, that's it for you.
No!
I extinguished the fuse, but we're trapped, and the cave is filling with water.
Tell me it's not true. We're not all gonna die here.
Eve, stay calm. No one's gonna die here.
I will saw through the mast with my nail file.
No, don't. I've got an idea. I just need to think for a moment. If I use a belt, and if I had a crank, then it might just work. Listen, we need to focus, Amanda. I need the following things.
Things? We're in a cave, full of sand, in the desert. Where am I supposed to get any kind of things?
No idea, but I need them, or this idea will never work. I need something like a saw blade, round, with a sharp edge, a wooden board with 2 holes, one at each end, a rope that I could use as a belt, and finally, a crank handle, or something like that. Oh, this might work. At least there's some useful stuff here. What's this? Useless junk. Looks interesting. Perhaps I could... No, forget it.
A length of rope from Mbati's airship. Carl will need that.
What are you doing, Carl? Do something helpful, will you?
An old sundial. There's a hole where the nomin's missing.
Right, let's recalculate this. I trust that my estimate about the ship's weight isn't too far off.
A simple shovel. Very useful if you want to dig something up, or some such.
I hope this won't end like my last experiment.
The leaves of the giant plant are amazingly sharp and solid. This could be the right size for Carl's thing, but it needs holes.
Now, this might work. At least there's some
It's attached to the
stuff
ship.
here.
I can't get it loose with just my hands.
What's this?
Yep, I got the shield. Oh, the shovel's broken. The ship moved a little. If the last one breaks, it would probably free. Combine this with that. Yes, looks good.
Perhaps I could... No, okay.
What are you doing,
Combine
Carl?
this
Do
with
something
that.
helpful,
Yes,
will
looks
you?
good.
Right, let's recalculate this. I trust that my estimate about the ship's weight isn't too far off.
A gap between the rocks. Maybe I can use it as a vise.
Now, this might work. At least there's some useful stuff here. Looks interesting. Perhaps I could...
I got some of the things you asked for.
Very good. Danke, Amanda.
I'll look for the stuff.
What are you doing, Carl? Do something helpful, will you?
Right, let's recalculate this. I trust that my estimate...
Carl, tell me again, what do we need?
I need something like a saw blade, round with a sharp edge, a wooden board with 2 holes, one at each end, a rope that I could use as a belt, and finally a crank handle or something like that. I hope this won't end like my last experiment. Now, this might
Good,
work.
the dynamite's in place.
At least there's
That
some
should blow the whole
useful
wall.
stuff here.
If I shoot now, we'll all drown. The ship needs to be ready first. Ooh,
What are you doing,
creepy.
Carl? Do
I've
something
never understood
helpful,
the
will
pirate
you?
skull fetish. I shot 2 holes in the board, just for Carl.
Calculate this. I trust that my estimate about the ship's weight isn't too far off. I hope this won't end like my last experiment.
I got some of the things you asked for.
Very good. Danke, Amanda. Great. Now I have everything I need. Step back. I am going to cut through the mast now. Yes, we did it! Take that, you old wreck. You know, the ship is in very bad shape, but it will float. That's the good news.
Terrific. And how will that help us?
I think the tunnel over there could lead us out of the cave. If we could break down this wall, the water could wash us out there.
Great choice. Either we blow ourselves up, or we're gonna drown in this wreck.
Relax, Eve. We can do this. Just remember, Jack needs us.
What else can we do?
Prepare yourselves then. I'll take care of the wall. Okay, get ready. It's gonna be a wild ride. Ah!
Umbati's Zeppelin is fine workmanship.
Carl, they just kidnapped Jack, and we don't stand a chance of catching up with them.
Correction, you have one chance. Remember my prototype.
Why would a crazy invention help us chase an airship?
It's not just any invention. This invention will change the world.
Wow, a horseless carriage.
The fastest ever built.
So let's get going.
Let's get going. Are you insane? In a few more minutes, the ship is going to sink and we'll be stuck here forever. I will get the ship out. I would never abandon a vessel.
Okay, so we'll take care of Jack. Driving the thing can't be hard, right?
I know how to drive, and I insist we take my luggage with us.
Your luggage? Sure. Eve, you're weird, but we must go.
Is this going to work? Perhaps women may be better at handling a car than men.
I can't loosen those blasted bombs. What do I do now? Wait a moment. What is that little thing over there? Yes, they're coming to help me.
Faster! We gotta catch him! Can't you step on it?
Hey, calm down, will you? You ought to be glad that I know how this thing works. Good thing my father already bought one of these with a chauffeur.
Ugh, what a piece of junk. It's got no future. A horse would be faster.
You can't drive, you can't reach the airship. Amanda, are you capable of doing anything useful right now?
Sure, it would be swell if I could fly. In case you hadn't noticed, city girl, they're in the air.
Then show me how you solve problems in Texas. I'm holding my breath.
No problem, sweetie. Watch and learn.
Oh, really? I'll let them know they're not the only ones with arms.
Yeah! Bullseye! They're going down!
Oh yeah, very well done. Even though you almost shot Jack.
Shut up, sweetie! I told you how we would do it, and look, it worked!
He could have died, but you did exactly what you wanted. Excellent.
Will you please just shut up and step on the gas? We need to get closer.
Are you there?
Copy.
Copy? What?
Never mind. I can read you loud and clear. What's making all that noise?
Carl, your car is loud and smelly and incredibly slow.
Loud and slow. Please tell me you've changed gear.
Changed what?
The transmission. You're driving in first gear and my engine is about to explode. Change into second gear. Please, I beg you.
Well done, Eve.
Oops, just a moment. Yeah.
What's that noise?
We're slowing down. What have you done?
Me? Nothing, just like Carl said.
Are you doing everything a man tells you?
Hey, wait a second. What are you trying to say?
What were you up to with Jack at your place in Hamburg? Was it his idea or yours?
They're shooting at us, and you want to know exactly what Jack and I did in Hamburg?
Well, yeah, exactly. Just answer my darn question or I swear I will kick your butt.
They almost killed us. Don't you think this is getting a little too dangerous?
Come on, Eve. It was only a lucky shot. That's not going to stop us, is it? The hood's locked. I need something to pry it open. I'm already sorry I touched it.
Hey, ladies, what was that noise? Is something broken?
Looks like a connection between the two spinny things is missing. A belt or something.
Carl, it's doing funny things again.
Wait, that sounds like... Did you just destroy the fan boat?
We're not destroying things. Your darn car's falling apart by itself.
Oh, God. You need to fix the fan belt. You need some kind of elastic material. Some of your hosiery would do.
I'm looking forward to this. You heard him, sweetie. We need some elastic. Pantyhose, stockings, or something like that.
Let me guess. You're not wearing any stockings, right? That's just not popular in hick fashion.
Oh, Miss City Slicker. Sounds like you're wearing some, so give him here.
If you think I would sacrifice my hot silk hosiery just to save your butt, you can think again.
It's Jack's butt we're trying to save, so be a good girl. We need to fix this stupid contraption.
All right, have it your way, but you're gonna have to help me, honey.
Oh, God.
Wow, you are really flexible. Huh? I can't attach the stockings when it's turning like that. Huh? I can't attach the stockings when it's turning like that. Nice.
Yeah. What the heck's wrong? I can't steer anymore. Do you expect me to drive on two wheels?
That thing is strange. I'm not touching it.
Carl, we've got a somewhat unusual question. So, how do you change a wheel?
A wheel? Please don't tell me you've wrecked the car.
Wrecked is such an ugly word. Let's just say the wheel needs adjusting.
But you're still driving? Okay, let me think. I hope it's not one of the front wheels, because they are connected to the engine and the steering.
It's a back wheel!
Oh, good. They're independent. All you need to do is... what? What's this? No, I don't want to listen to music now. I'm busy. Oh, bananas? How nice of you. But about the music, I'm asking you to...
Carl? Carl! Oh, great. We're on our own. It's broken. Wow, that was close. Spare wheel in case we have a flat. Good thinking, Carl. I have to cut the rope before I can take the wheel. Good idea, but it won't work like that. That won't work. That won't work. That's a joke. Combine this with that. Yes, looks good. Nice. That's a joke. Spare wheel in case we have a flat. Good thinking, Carl. Eve's junk. Why does a woman need so much? I wonder what's in there.
What am I? A repair manual?
The wheel's gone, but the place where it came from isn't damaged. Maybe I can replace it. There's not room to attach the wheel. We're too close to the ground.
What is that noise? I hope for your sake that my luggage is all right.
Stop talking. Watch the road. There's not room to attach the wheel. We're too close to the ground. Eve's junk. Why does a woman need so much? I wonder what's in there. Hey!
Whoa! Heavens to Betsy, I'm driving on 2 wheels! Woo-hoo-hoo!
We changed the wheel at full speed. Eve, we're heroes. Yeah.